Hi Scorpio, welcome back to the Warrior's Journey Tarot. This is your monthly January 2019 reading. Today we're going to do a Celtic cross with the Fountain Tarot deck, and I'm going to clarify with the Sacred Traveler and the Work Your Light Oracle cards. Let's get started. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of January 2019. Okay, as you guys know, I'm going to shuffle, and when a card pops out, that's my signal that that's the end of the shuffle. If it takes too long, I'll end the shuffle. If it pops out too early, I will show you the cards, but I will continue to shuffle. While I'm shuffling, just like to say, Scorpio, thank you so much for all of your comments and your likes and your subscribes. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'd also like to wish you all a very healthy, wealthy, happy, prosperous new year. Let's get into your reading. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of January 2019 in the form of a Celtic cross, please. For Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of January 2019. On the bottom, we have the Tower. Oof. Okay. The situation, Wheel of Fortune. Excellent. Challenge, Ace of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Page of Pentacles, Page of Coins. In the Conscious. Oh, Scorpio, these are such pretty cards already. Okay. Six of Pentacles on the bottom. Recent past, Knight of Coins. There he is again. Recent future, Five of Wands. You right now, Justice. We see that again, right? Around you, Emperor. Hopes and fears, Six of Cups. Outcome, Six of Swords. Okay, we saw that as well too, right? Let's talk about it. The Tower. I'm going to talk about all these different cards and their different various kind of meanings or vibrations, high vibrations, low vibrations, and you can see how it resonates for you, okay? The Wheel of Fortune is speaking about now a completion of a cycle and bringing in a new, wonderful, huge, life-altering cycle. It's also bringing in success, good things, good news, abundance, and a major turn of your life events. Okay? This is challenged by the Ace of Cups. Well, Scorpio, we got a pregnancy before, and you know, Ace of Cups does represent childbirth, but it can also represent divine love or an offer of love. We'll see how this goes, okay? So you've got this Wheel of Fortune here, a wonderful change in your fortune, something that's like literally turned your whole life as you know it in a new direction, okay? And this is challenged by the Ace of Cups. So your challenge is to embrace this new divine love, this new opportunity, this new gift of emotion, this new gift from the divine, okay? Cups represent emotions, feelings, the heart, and also aces are very potent because they contain all of the what's possible within a suit, and this is everything that's possible within the suit that represents your feelings, your love, and your emotions. So here it is. Ace of Cups could represent a child, could represent a love, okay? Consciously, you've got Page of Coins on your mind, this little girl that you see in the field, the Pentacle. Pages are collectors of information and relayers of information. When it comes to Page of Pentacles on your conscious mind, here on your mind, it could represent either someone who is your child, earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, could represent an opportunity that's going to come of the material world, like a new job offer or some opportunity that's going to manifest in material gain. On the subconscious, you've got like more pentacles, 6 of coins. So under the surface here, in your subconscious, you're thinking about giving and receiving and reciprocity. 6 of coins is about somebody who usually is like a wealthy, regal-looking man who is outside of his home giving alms to the poor. Or it could be speaking to philanthropy, charity, giving and receiving. It can also speak to exploitation in the sense that whoever it is who's doing the giving gets to decide what everybody gets. It's up to him and up to his discretion. And the people who are receiving might feel like it's less than they deserve. So there could be in that lower vibration a sense of exploitation. Now this is in close proximity to the Ace of Cups. Maybe on sorry, in the foundation. Oh, that was so weird. It's literally like I just had something just fly in there. Okay. Okay. It could be literally like due to this Ace of Cups close proximity to the 6 of coins. It could be that, you know, the challenge here with this new major turn of events is your challenge is this new opportunity, of, you know, this life force kind of energy, this gift from the divine, okay, of spirit. And then you've got the 6 of Pentacles closely to that, where it's thinking about giving and receiving. What are you giving and what are you receiving? You're thinking about that on the subconscious and the conscious. It's got pentacles, right? Pentacles represent not only money and finance, but things in the material world, and also represent these signs of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Now, in the recent past, you've got the Knight of Coins. The Knight of Pentacles also represents the earth signs, again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but it could be speaking to someone who's in the early 20s to early 30s, practical, loyal, dependable, committed, and someone who is focused on their goals. This is not someone who acts brashly. They're very slow and steady. And then on top of that, you've got, it could represent a move in residence, some travel, or a new job, okay? Whatever this Knight of Pentacles may represent to you, it is going to bring about a whole flip to your life as you know it, okay? A turn of your fortune. The Wheel of Fortune spins, right? So it's a major turn of fortune challenged by this Ace of Cups. And what this does is, in the recent future, it brings the 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands is about conflict, arguments, petty arguments, inner conflict, insecurities, okay? All these types of arguments and conflicts, okay? And it's also a push towards a new change, these 5s. You have here, you right now, you've got justice, okay? Now, justice represents the need for balance, things being balanced. It also, more importantly, represents court matters, legal matters, or as this is you in this position, it's speaking to you're behaving fairly now, okay? I'm not saying you weren't before, but you in the justice position is saying that, you know, you're aware of karmic repercussions, you're aware of, you know, where this could go, and it's saying you are being above board and you're being fair in your dealings. And it's saying if there is a court case, it's very likely that the ruling will be in your favor, okay? Surrounding you, you've got the Emperor. Emperor speaks to the sign of Aries, and it's a fire energy, and it's also about control, leadership, and somebody who is a very strong personality, older type figure. Sometimes in a lower vibration, it could represent a controlling, despotic kind of father figure. But It doesn't have to be. It could represent, just somebody else who is in control around you. Okay? So you may not be in control. Or if it's not a person that's around you like this, it could be representing the energy you're surrounded by. Okay? Perhaps you feel empowered, and you're in this kind of empowered energy because you've got justice on your side. Or possibly you've got someone else who's pulling the strings because they've got the control. Okay? Then you've got in your hopes and fears, 6 of Cups. So 6 of Cups is about happy childhood memories. It's about family. It's about children. It's about reunions. Reunions with someone possibly from your old hometown. Everything that's like nostalgia and those feelings that are with people that are familiar to you. Okay? So in your hopes and fears, maybe you're seeking or you're hoping for a reunion, okay, with whoever it is that was your love interest. Now, I'm not going to deny, Scorpio, that these are very similar cards to the reading you got last time for the last week of December. You got Justice, 6 of Swords, and Knight of Pentacles. So we already know the 6 of Swords and the outcome is about leaving a sad situation, okay? Something that was, egoic a little bit. Like, when I see swords, you got in your last week of December, there was, as well, there was some 7 of Swords in the recent past, and I was talking about there's a little bit of sneakery in the past. And so because of these issues from the past and these conflicts right now with a little bit of deceit or like underhanded kind of, not completely up and up behavior, it has led to now the 6 of Swords, right? The need to leave the situation. Because where there was once this Knight of Coins, now there's conflict, okay? So you're leaving the conflict to a more peaceful shore to find sanctuary somewhere else, peace somewhere else, a home somewhere else, okay? And that's backed up by the Tower on the bottom, which is about the crumbling or the ending of something. Something where, like, sometimes you'll see in tarot decks, you'll see people falling out of the tower, out of a castle that's on fire. So the Tower and this 5 of Wands, it tells me that in January, you got to keep a cool head. There will be conflict, there will be fighting, and there will be the end of something and the leaving of a sad situation, okay? But so far, you're being very fair about everything and on the up and up because you're hoping still for a reunion or a reconciliation, okay? Or maybe you're thinking about your children or your child. Regardless, there's going to be a major turn of events for you, okay? Now let's pull one work your light card for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of January 2019. Okay, I'll just show these to you. It says, share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, and expression. Okay? And then you also have answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? So I'm going to put this over here and I'll put this over here. So you got 2 cards. I'll read them both to you. But on the bottom, you've got Warrior Woman. If you weren't afraid, what would you do? It's pretty straightforward. It's about, whatever your inner thoughts and feelings. If you didn't have these restrictions of fear, what would you do? It's saying that's the right thing to do. Okay, so share your voice. Let's look that up. Is 72. And it's saying, come out of the cave, persecution and expression. You are being called to share your voice, perhaps by speaking up in a relationship or through writing, speaking, singing, or some other form of creative expression. We each hold a truth deep within us that longs to be expressed, sculpted for lifetimes. The voice of your soul is like no other. It carries with it wisdom that can only be gained through soul history and growth. By remembering, tapping into, and expressing this unique tone, we not only heal ourselves, we also heal the planet at large. When you share your voice, you unlock something in the universe and call a missing piece of you home. Your individual voice is the most powerful sound current on the planet. If you have kept your soul's voice silent or held back, chanting or singing could be truly life-changing for you. As we shed the layers of our personality and start letting our unique soul speak through us, we discover that we actually have a very clear message that longs to be shared. The more we speak it, the clearer it gets. There's never been a better time in history than right now to rise up, speak your truth, and share your soul's voice. If you feel fearful, know that you are not alone and that the world needs your unique tone in order to harmonize. As we each rise up and share our song, we make it easier for the next person to do the same. Work your light action is express yourself, share your voice, speak to those who can hear you. Awesome. Okay, now next we have answer the call. Let me look that up. 36. And answer the call is about your guidance is divinely guided. You are being called to answer the call of your soul. It might be scary, it might not make sense, but if you trust your soul's yearnings, you will live a life beyond what your mind could possibly imagine. Wonderful. Answering your soul's calling is not a one-time thing, rather a lifelong dance. Deep down, you already know that what you long for, what your soul yearns for. Whatever you are called to do that is your calling, don't overthink it. Don't wait for permission. Just say yes. In caps. Most people are waiting for a step-by-step plan before they take the first step. But intuition doesn't work like that. It takes faith and courage to answer the calls of your soul. And that's why most people don't do it. But you are not most people. You are in exactly the right place to answer your calling now. You don't need to know the whole plan. You don't even need to know where it's leading. You just need to take the next step. No one has ever had the complete, perfect plan. There is no end destination. There is no right or wrong way to do it, and you do not need permission from anyone else. Sometimes the more resistance we have around answering a soul calling, the more important it is to our soul's growth. Work your light increase. What is your soul calling you to do? Beautiful. Next, we're going to pull one Sacred Traveler card for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of January 2019. Oh, that was it. That was it. Okay. This one flipped out. Miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. Beautiful. Let me read that to you. But on the bottom, there's traveling lightly. Simplify your life. See? It's like the Six of Swords too, right? You can't pack a whole house onto that boat. Miracles. So it says, card meaning, just around the bend, a miracle is waiting to happen. Release fear and uncertainty, and majestic wonders wait to unfold for you. Watch for them and embrace them. Some come in an unlikely form. Trust that all is unfolding for your highest good. Expect miracles in your life. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know, what is expected tends to be realized. The more you become aware of the small marvels in your life, the more they will grow in magnitude. Celebrate and cherish them when they appear, no matter how small they may seem. What others see as ordinary, the Sacred Traveler sees as wondrous. Look at your life in a new way. Let go of fear and expectations and allow the Creator to solve your challenges in mysterious and wondrous ways. Don't limit the way you think miracles can appear in your life. All is well. What a beautiful reading. That was your reading, Scorpio, for January 2019. But do not worry, I will have weekly readings up for you guys every week for January. And I'm also going to follow them up with love readings. Until next time, take care and have a wonderful week. Bye, Scorpio.